Wild Time here with another World of Warcraft video. Today we're going to be talking about this 100,000k gold per hour farm that has been nerfed, the wax farm. We're going to talk about why it's still worth it. Before we do that though, don't forget to check out goldcapped.com. A lot of good gold making guides over there, as well as access to a members only Discord. Link in the description down below, as well as a discount code. Don't forget, if you want to support this channel, you can leave a super thanks or join as a member. All right, so what is the farm? The farm is, called the wax farm. It's where you're going around getting these disturbed earth piles, getting the odd glob of wax, and then turning it in for enchanting dust. How this works is when you have rank 2 with the Assembly of the Deeps, you learn this thing called snuffling. Now, you get this on all of your characters when one of them hits it, so you're going to get this as you're leveling. It's not going to be hard. What snuffling allows you to do is go around and find these disturbed earth piles. And then you click on them, and then there'll be like an event, like you have to fly up in the air and get some things, kill some mobs, do some different stuff. And then what it's going to do is going to give you these odd globs of wax. And then you turn these into the vendor, and then you buy a satchel of enchanting things, and it gives you some dust here, some storm dust. Now, it used to give you like 60 to 70 storm dust, which was pretty crazy because they're like 150 gold each right now. But they since have nerfed it, now it drops like 10 to like 16 or 17 or something like that. So that part of it is pretty much done, but these are really, really still worth it. We're going to talk about that in a second. But before we do, if you notice how these are purple right here, so you can see them because they don't come up on your mini map. So I can see them pretty far away. How you get that to happen is you go into your options and then just type in outline, and you're going to want to put outline mode on like quest objectives and mouse over, and then make sure that your outline mode here is either on a good or high as well. And then that'll allow you to see where these are, because you're going to want to fly around. You're going to need to spot them. Now, you can get these everywhere, pretty much in any of the zones. The best part to farm them, though, is up here in Hallowfall, right around where the weekly chest has been, the event. So between these four patches of farms right here, and you just fly around and you go and you get them. Now, I would leave on your dragon riding mode because people are still farming these, not as much as they've been nerfed, but you're going to want to get to them as soon as you can. You can share them to a point. Only one person can click on them, but whatever happens next, like if you click on it and then a mob spawns, somebody else can come and kill that mob, and then you both get the loot. If you click on it and then like another dirt pile shows up to loot it, more than one person can click on that. So they're not all the way exclusive, but I think it's bound by just one character clicking on the initial one, from what I've found. So you want to be in a hurry to get them if multiple people are farming them. Okay, so let's talk about why these are so good. There are several reasons. I was farming for about 15 minutes, and my total farm was 5,670. Now, that's what I got from TSM and from Loot Appraiser. So keep in mind some of the things that may be varied. But the first thing that's good about these is that you can get any kind of crafting regent to drop from it, as well as greens and blues. Like I had this blue drop. It's a 564 item level piece. That's pretty decent right now, especially early. And you can see it's going for like 3K on this realm. Also got some greens here that are selling between 400, 500, or 1,000, or you could disenchant them. Got some Aerithar Spear, some Shadow Ink. This is pretty cool core alloy, about 500 gold right here, and a handful of bismuth bolts, 129, gold each, so 5 of them, 500 something. And then we got some storm leather, and then this actually dropped the other day. This didn't come from this one here, but I actually got a profane tinderbox. I think fell off of one of the mobs that spawned from it, so that's pretty good. 7K there, as well as just some random stuff as well, like some extravagant emerald dropped and gloom fathom hide dropped. So it is still dropping items that are worth gold. Another thing to note is that when you are over here in Ashkahet and you're digging dirt here, you can get Kej. So Ashkahet, when you see these, make sure you pick them up to get some cash. They will also give you sparks, PvP sparks. Now, if you are in PvP mode and you have the quest to get 100 sparks from a certain zone, this week it was in Hallowfall, so having trouble getting Horde to show up to like kill and get them. So digging those dirt piles actually gave those sparks as well, which was really, really nice. They will also give you Valor Stones as you're looting them. It's only a couple, like 2 or 3 Valor Stones each, but it's definitely adds up. Now, another thing to note about Valor Stones is you actually get Valor when you turn these in. So you're going to be here in Gundazark, or however you say it, Gundargaz. Anyway, the main city here in the Ringing Deeps, and you're going to come here to 4735 in this little building up here to talk to Middles. And this is where you turn them in. You'll need 50 to turn in, because you turn them in, I think it sets at like 5 or 10 or something like that. Yeah, it sets a 5. So you'll need 50 to turn this all the way in. And it took me about 15 minutes to get 50 of them, mainly because I was in tank spec, low geared, and some of the mobs took a while. But watch this. When you turn them in, look, 10 Valor Stones. 10 Valor Stones. So if you turn in all 50, you're getting, what, 100 Valor Stones right there? And your Firelight Ruby. And then you come over here, and you can buy all kinds of stuff, but what we're interested in mainly is the Waxy Bundle of Dust. And you pop this right here, okay? And then you open it up, and it's going to give you your dust. Like that gave me 8 Storm Dust and 2 Gleaming Shards. So right there, a little bit over 1,000 gold. So definitely not, the 70 that I was giving before, but definitely still worth picking up nonetheless. And with Valor Stones, the cool thing about this is that currently you are capped at 2,000 Valor Stones. However, you don't actually get the Valor Stones from the Globs of Wax until you turn them in. So if you have over that 2,000, like if you're waiting for Season 1 to start or whatever, you can always hold on to your wax, and then once you start spending, turn your wax in and then start getting them back, which is going to be super, super helpful, especially if you got a bunch of them or you're already capped. So to wrap it all up, it may not be worth it to go specifically farm this anymore for like an hour straight or whatever to get them, unless you're really hardcore about getting some Valor points or Valor Stones or something like that. But as you see them, you definitely want to pick them up. You don't want to skip picking these up as you're flying around questing or, whatever it is you're doing. So hope this video helps. These disturbed earth piles can really put a lot out as far as gold and Valor Stones. So definitely worth it. Let me know what you think. Have fun playing the game. And until next time, I'll catch you all later.